Hello there, Simon Hingle from Tora Kukri. Just a quick video introducing you into Tora's WW2 Chirra Officer's Kukri. It's a superb blade, and the Kami have done exceptional work reproducing this particular Kukri, which they reproduced from an original of mine. It has a 35cm long blade, a belly depth of 6 centimeters, and a weight of 538 grams, just like the original. Absolutely brilliant job the Kami have done. When I was first having Kukri made in Nepal, 20 odd years ago now, to have a Kukri made with these dimensions, I would have ended up with a weight of probably about 1,000 to 1,200 grams. So the Kami have come a long way, and they really have put the effort into reproducing Kukri like they used to be made. I'm very pleased with their progress, and once again, fantastic effort on their part. And like all these old Kukri, World War II backwards, they're beautiful to handle. Very, very quick in the hand, very light. It's just an awesome and pleasurable Kukri to use. No strain on the forearm and wrist like you would get with a 1,000-gram Kukri of the same sort of size. Beautiful to handle, but for me, more importantly, we're reproducing historical Kukri. And these Kukri, I just love handling them and having them around. Beautiful Kukri to have. And once again, I just can't thank the Kami enough. Now, like all Kukri, well, not all, but nearly all Kukri of that era, they come with the utility knives, the Chapmak and the Carder, the blunt and the sharp one. And these particular ones have an 8.5cm long blade. And of course, being World War II, comes with a military type scabbard with the frogs. And it also has the housing for the Chapmak and the Carder, and the pouch to put your tinder in as well. But if you don't want to use the frogs and put it in your sash, your cummerbund, you have the buttons there for that as well. Just a beautiful Kukri. I mean, I absolutely love these Kukri, and I must say this is definitely one of my favourites anyway. But yeah, lovely Kukri. Now, a little book recommendation: Alison of the Six by Alison. Now, this covers the period mainly in Gallipoli. He was a very, very brave officer, and of course the 6 Gurkha rifles at Saribare, absolutely tremendous effort on their part and fantastic bravery by the men. So I thoroughly recommend getting this book and reading it. It's a great insight into how World War I was in Gallipoli. Written by a very, very brave officer, and it shows the absolute bravery of the Gurkhas as well. Fantastic. So please get this book. I actually have a couple of Kukri from Gallipoli as well, so I might do a quick review of those at the end of this video. Once again, thank you very much for watching. Cheers. A quick little video on the 2 Kukri I have from Gallipoli. The one I'm going to do now actually might well have been used at Saribare, and was a first 6 Gurkha rifles Kukri that was picked up in Gallipoli. It has a weight of 577 grams. A blade length of 33 centimeters. A belly depth of 5.3 centimeters. Move it up a bit, 5.5 centimeters. What a privilege to have this Kukri. In fact, just give me a second. In the original scabbard came this wood for starting a fire, to gain tinder for your fire, which I think is pretty awesome. There's also a bit of paper with the Gurkha's name on it. It was a Gurung B company of the first 6 Gurkha rifles, and it's just amazing really to have these Kukri. You can usually tell when a Kukri is World War I because of the butt cap. And that is that it's peened in the middle, and they usually have either 2 retaining pins or screws either side of the peen tang. But just to think that this might have been used at Saribare, I mean, who knows, to be honest with you. But what a privilege to have this kukri. Now the other kukri I've got here, I've done actually quite an extensive video on it already. This is the 2nd 10th Gurkha Rifles kukri that was picked up in Gallipoli, so I won't go too much into it. But again, what a privilege to have this kukri. I mean, the shame of it is, of course, is that these Gurkhas were probably killed. In fact, we know that the Gurkha that owned this one was killed, and it was picked up in Gully Ravine in 1915. But, you know, if only kukri could talk, we would learn so much more about what actually happened. But thanks to books by the Pete Lights of Allison and people like that, we have a pretty good understanding of what happened in World War I in Gallipoli. But again, what an honour, what a privilege to have this kukri. Once again, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you.